Hey guys, just coming on really quickly. I tried to come on for a quick live before my course started yesterday, but technology had a problem with it. I don't know exactly where my resistance is with it, but I'm working on it. I just wanted to come on quickly and say, I love you guys. I'm holding space for you guys. I decided I was like kind of called to doing some continuing education course. It's been very intensive for the last couple days. Today is my graduation day. I'm so grateful. But I am still kind of keeping an eye on things with you guys. I'm still getting messages coming through. I'm emailing some of you guys back and forth, checking in with my clients, making sure everybody's kind of on track, which they are, at least for the ones that I've been communicating with. But one thing that I just continue to see, which is probably just going to be the way it is until you guys level up, and then there'll be a whole new, this is probably how it is. People kind of come into this space, they get maybe a little confused, they spiral down and stuff. But I just want to point something out that's really important, because it's actually come up with even a couple of clients. It's come up with some just subscribers, a couple people who I've been checking in with. Let's say that because this is actually something that is happening and it's been reported back more than just one person. Some of you guys have been out of contact for months with your SP. You go in, you do the deep dive work that I have recommended for you guys of just self-love. When I can tell when, it's kind of a self-love issue. You go in, you're doing some self-love, you're focusing on yourself for a couple of days, you're feeling better. And then out of nowhere, and this is after months of contact, there's something comes up in your reality related to your SP, like them somehow showing up either by call, text, email, or in person, and you get the opposite, like you get a version of them that is the old version, or the old story comes up, or like, they say like, I still don't want anything to do with you, or something like that. And you guys completely fold. It's like it cracks you. It just completely throws you back, and you're like, I'm doing something wrong. I can't do this. I give up. Now, I just want to step back from this for 1 second and point out that this is exactly what happens with most people. You are doing the inner work and you're doing an amazing job. And then you get the opposite and you think that that is the truth. That opposite is literally what we talk about in every single video. It's not that the universe or God is testing you. A lot of people do see it that way, and it's okay if you want to see it that way, as long as you don't disempower yourself. It's literally just, it's an opportunity for you to make a conscious decision and look at this, because it's just a leftover residual of the old story showing up to say, do you want to continue on this path? Yes or no? That's all it is. So when you react and you're like, I can't do this. Guys, you had movement. That was amazing movement. Like, that is something that should be celebrated. That you're literally, all you're meant to do in that moment is to look at it and go, yep, this isn't what I want. This is what I want. And to go back into your inner imagination. After months of no contact, suddenly I do the inner work. They show up. It worked. All I have to do now is just not emotionally react to this. So it doesn't matter actually what you say or do in the physical. It's your emotional reaction to it. It's the inner stuff that's going on. So you can fall for it for a few minutes. You can cry, you can be frustrated. But in those few minutes while you're frustrated, just say, okay, I'm letting this purge. I'm letting this get out of me. Even if I'm crying, I know that the next experience that I have is going to be the version that I want, because I know how this works. I understand how this works. I understand that this is just the old story purging, and I'm not going to attach to it. I am not identifying with this. This is not who I am. I am not the version of me who gets this version of them. And this isn't my real SP. This is not the person that I believe in. This is not the he or she that I know is in there. Okay. I'm not falling for it. So I'm sorry I'm all hyped up, but I only have a few minutes. I need to get into this class virtually. I just came on to say that, guys, if you've been working for months and you get a version, I don't care if so we're in February right now. And if the last time you heard from your SP was around Christmas, whether they showed up the way you wanted to or not, if they went quiet again, who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. You persist Here are the rules. Well, I'm not going to give you all the rules because I don't have time, but one of the biggest rules is you continue to persist until the entire thing is fully manifested. So if your end that you have been focusing on, which by the way, you can do it in progressive steps, it's okay. But let's say you went right to the grand vision. I tend to go right to the grand vision usually. Like things with my person, the person that I love, I have a very grand vision of us. We have an incredible, healthy marriage, like honeymooning somewhere, internationally, that retirement, it came up that, she wanted to retire in France. Like, I personally really love Italy, but it's like I see us older. I see us having multiple residents. I see us having multiple properties. You know what I mean? So anyway, back to what I was saying. If you have that your end is that you guys are married with children, without children, in a home together, whatever, that's your end, then you keep persisting until you actually are married. So they come back, whether it's good or bad, you keep persisting through. You're dating again. It's good. You don't stop persisting. You don't stop even then. And then you guys are steady and you guys are back in a relationship, back together. Right? And you guys move in together, but you're not married yet. You keep persisting. This is not something that you stop. Okay, I'm sorry I'm super intense right now, but I literally got to go. I love you guys. Have a good day. Comment down below. I will be back on very soon.
Nothing can come, nothing can come, nothing can come between us.